Hi, welcome to the Aventfeld 400 here at Kansas Motor Speedway. We have David on the pole, first pole for him on the season. Despite having 2 wins, hasn't gotten anything else yet. You have South Volcano in second, Lark third, Kite in fourth, Charles fifth, Tony sixth, Hydra seventh, uh, Geo in eighth. I don't know, I'm struggling. It's over. Rainbow ninth, and Cole, doing a part-time start, is in 10th. Stage 1 and 2 are going to be composed of 30 laps each. Stage 3 is 60, making this 120 laps. So pretty standard. It's, you know, things. Pit road speed is 70 miles an hour, 70. So if you go 75 or over, it's done. On entry, I should say, your speed should be under 71 throughout the entirety of pit road. That is all from me in terms of important stuff, I think. Oh god, okay. Okay. We'll have Beast call us down to the green flag. I can tell he's not going to be very happy about that. I'm sure Charles is going to view that it wasn't that bad. That was a nasty shot. No, I was watching. I just had to do a few things, but I've been keeping up with what's been happening. Don't worry. Now Screw Silent out of good stage points. Well, any stage points at all. He's currently sixth right now. I'm sure seeing his team owner get bumped out the way. I mean, he's gonna probably do a lot to get this one done. Charles might try to. Well, he's there. He's gonna go. That's expected. Charles is not gonna get it though. He's gonna force Lark under the line for some reason and thought that was gonna work. Believe Hydra may have gotten fourth. I'm over Geo. I'm not entirely sure, but that was close. Fourth place. Got it. Again, 70 is the pit road speed. Everyone's well under it. That's to be expected for the first stop or something. Well, David, rough click for this guy. Everybody else seems to be in their stop pretty okay. Hydra will be AFK for a while, so, you know, probably not going to be in it to win it for stage number 2, but he's there. That is not what Red wanted to see. I think that will confirm Lark's going to get the points lead after this race. I mean, I don't think there'd be a world where he wasn't going to. But that outright confirms it right there in stage 1. Hydra apparently got 4, so that's cool. And Geo takes up another point. So that is cool with that. Stage 2 coming shortly. We have Lark and Charles for the front two for this second stage of the race, which will take us to halfway. Green flags in the air. Tony also back on the lead lap, so that's good for that 27. He's had a rough go at it so far. Oh. Oh, okay. Maybe. Oh my gosh. Oh, wheeling that thing, man. Try to get underneath this 89. He's not going to be able to do it, but he got close. And while they're all fighting for about fourth, they're letting this top three pull away. I mean, sometimes, like, the battles are cool, but sometimes it's just better just to let one guy lead it and catch the rest of them, and then y'all can battle it out amongst yourselves. Right now, no one is trying to agree who wants to be the leader of the second pack. They continually lose a lot more time, almost a second back now. Oh. He's in the lead now. It just depends on if anybody else is going to follow him around. That's concerning. I would imagine. Charles to the inside. Lark gonna try to power through on the top side. He gets at least alongside with this 83. Still side by side in the backstretch. Kaiden had lost a little bit of touch from these top two. Still side by side. Kaiden's gonna try to make it 3 wide there. Kaiden's gonna pretty easily. Well, no, Charles is still fighting now. He will take the lead as David being out on his own. Yep. And the pack is back, mostly. He ought to win if he's going to do it. Oh, we're still 4 wide. Oh, Charles cleared himself. I think anyway. Around he goes. Gotta make all that ground back up. Really much, really at all. Oh, gosh. got the pole at Sunset Beach. In the battle between Hydra, well, Hydra is AFK, but regardless, the battle between Charles and Hydra for the last spot was pretty close entering into this race. Only 9 points separating them both. Obviously, with Charles and James was going to lag hard into the wall. Jesus. Um, obviously, that's unfortunate. Obviously, with Charles finishing second, that battle is going to, you know, be put on hold, especially with Hydra where he is at the moment. But the battle for those last few spots not really over, especially if Neptune or Rainbow start to heat up. Geo as well, maybe possibly Tony as they start to heat up at the right time. You know, I would say probably the bottom two aren't really safe. Maybe even I would go as far as say the bottom four, not bottom four, excuse me, bottom three aren't necessarily safe. And how, not only that, just how much do you gain off those races? Can you make those races worthwhile? I think the best example is Cole. Cole's made I think almost every race, but there is races where he just kind of doesn't really get any points. And by any I mean like won't get any stage points. Then he finishes like fifth or sixth, and that won't necessarily cut it. Whereas like oh, there goes Lark. That's what I was about to say. An example. At least for you, Beast, you have seemed to do well in getting stage points and finishing well while doing both those things, despite making a few, I guess so. Um, Kind of makes a cool little switchback on Silent, trying to take the lead away. 3 wide for the lead. Gio is probably going to think about 4 wide, although he's going to. Well, he almost thought about it. If he had enough time, he was going to for sure. Again, we got some pack racing going on. Oh no, that could have been a whole lot worse. But everyone is okay. They were 4 wide for a moment. Exactly. It's over. Especially like if you get first, I think in Cup. Oh no, there goes Tony. He gets a wall glitch. Somehow David gets saved by Charles. That was wild to look at. But yeah, even just winning a stage, it could make a okay day, make a bad day be okay. Is what I'm trying to say. It'd be worse if you get no stage points and you finish like fourth or something. Good finish, but you don't really get much out of that. Yeah, the setup's easier, so I'm sure everyone's gonna have an easier time doing it. Perhaps it could be the reason, but also I'm not sure what the reason is anymore, so I don't know. I don't think the whole lap was 98. You know, something happens to Cole, then maybe, but right now it doesn't necessarily matter. He get the free pass regardless. It's over. Yep. Yep. Oh, they're just figuring it out. Oh, good God, yo. Silent's gonna bump the 16 out the way, not really appreciating how he's being raced or racing others. And again, look who's won too, but the positions are reversed. Well, maybe not for long. Looks clear barely. Oh, it wasn't as egregious as his other ones earlier in the stage. Oh God. Well, that one he got ran into. Tough crowd, guys. It's over. We know. Oh my God. Kaiden. Oh my God, yo. Oh, that's gonna give Silent a big enough lead, but again, he had a big enough lead like this previous stage, and it fell apart within a couple of laps. I mean, they're the second and third right now, so I don't know. Silent desperately needs these points because he hasn't really been able to gain on the leaders, and him being bumped by Charles, which for a valid reason, certainly didn't help. As Tony again is going to come pin this time. Interesting. That would not be great for Cole if he gets the worst thing of all time. Tony's going to miss pit road. That's unfortunate. He's upset. I'm sure he is unhappy, but with Kaiden, but you know, it wasn't by much, but they did. It's three to go now. Silent has a bit of a bigger gap than he did this previous stage, but that does not mean. Oh, there goes Cole. He gets the wall glitch of the century, and that's. I'm not sure if that's bad for Tony, or I think that's bad for Cole more than anything. I think he'll be okay. I don't know. They don't turn, but they need to turn just enough. See what Lark does here on this last lap. Maybe. That is his team owner. I would expect that more from the 83, and here he is on cue there. That is bad for Tony, actually, because I think Cole is going to get the free pass out of that. Silent win stage number 2. Lark, great stage points. He's going to get the most stage points out of anybody. Yep. Race DG every day. Race DG every day. It's probably true. Yeah, that's not good for Tony, like, at all. Well, that is good for Cole because he gets back in the lead lap. Tony is going to, well, if you actually no, because he's gonna get the, he's probably gonna take the wave round because he just pitted, so it'll reset everything anyway. Tony, you gonna line up at pit road, or you gonna take a wave around, so I can figure out what we're doing. Shit. That's what that means, obviously. Uh-oh. Oh, that's scary. Okay. That is very good. All right, we'll see who comes out pit road first. And it's not going to be the 32. Word up. 60 laps to go. 60 laps of maybe green flag racing. Who knows? Green flag. This is probably the most pivotal stage, probably the most we're going to see moves happen because it seems like you want to be the leader on the white flag. Depending on the gap you have, anyway. But you want to be at least top 5. If you're not top 5, you are not winning this race. We'll take a look about Cole here, see what he's doing over here. So he had not really learned the setup quite as adequately as his other peers. Decent arc there. Well, he seems to be doing pretty decently. Although the battling up ahead of him is not really doing him many favors. I think Lark is going to be either Lark or Silent who's going to get most laps left. Probably leaning more towards Lark at this current moment of time. But if this continues, Lark may pass Red in terms of laps led. Maybe. There is a chance. And I would say, I bet it would. It's a good chance it could happen next race at Indy. Cole's whole screen froze, and that's not good because Gio's gone. He's also gone. We got nothing going on. Oh, whoa. Oh, that was, oh, good God, man. Rainbow's gonna get the lead after all of that. Moving on. I think that's our first caution for cause of all day. That was kind of nuts. We made it this far. That's not gonna happen. Something's gonna happen, guys. It's over. Green flag's gonna come out now, and a great start for the outside lane. Tony was looking to the bottom, wasn't quite gonna These two have some history here. They're not exactly too fond of each other right now, which is not great. Oh, poor Rainbow. David's gonna get the better end of it, although not gonna lose track position. Tony back to the lead. Was very upset with Kaiden earlier, and was merciful that lap. Which oh dear. Okay, he's trying to split up the racetrack. Oh my god. Cole out of nowhere is gonna lead the lap, yo. I can't believe it. Side by side again for the lead. That was wild. I was not expecting that. Ooh, Silent is going to get helped a lot by Lark. He didn't decide to force the issue there. I'm sure many other drivers would have. Speaking of, they are still 3 wide for about 4th on back. Serena trying to putter around, trying to see if she can gain anything. Although, with how easy the setup is, it's mostly draft pulling you along. Not much setup wise, other than just hitting your marks. Silent won this race last season, so he is the defending winner. And if he's going to win at any track, this would be the track to do so. Charles came close as well. He's very hungry for a win. What he will do for a win, I don't know. I'm scared to find out. Well, I was saying that Kaiden has spun around from, I believe he was fighting for, it wasn't, he was fighting for, he was fighting for something. It was something in the mid pack. I'm not sure what happened to him. He's very unhappy. Based off Gio's reaction, it seems like the 16 and the 86 had contact with each other, and one is much farther than the other. Oh, Cole's. He'll get it stopped before the death wall, so that's good. No. Probably. I mean, it hasn't been pack racing all the time, but when it has been, I mean, even when it hasn't been, you've just seen a lot of bumps. People just sending it in harder than the others and putting each other up the racetrack, and it's causing a lot of things. Again, very, very long run. These guys can probably make about 35 laps, if that, given stage lengths, maybe a little bit farther. Which means you probably split this stage in half. Start at 60, probably come around 90 something, maybe late 100s, and then it'll be like a 20 something lap dash to the finish. And you're going to need all those laps. Because, man, oh man, it's going to be real tough trying to get all the way back up there. Oh, Charles is around in the death wall. Oh, man. The yellow will fly. He's fine, though. So nothing to worry about. But I don't think even if they pit now, they're not making it for sure. They'd still have to do another stop. Oh, poor Tony, dude. What happened to him? Oh, I can't. You know, I could check actually. Oh, I mean, it wasn't that it wasn't that bad. At least you didn't get Door to Hell. If I caught that. those penalties will still stand. Ooh. Oh, ooh. I knew it, dude. That's good. Going back green in 2 seconds. Ask ready one more time. And 3, 4. Green flag. Kaiden's gonna go through the middle. Oh my god. Alright. And there's laps to go. Oh my god. Really, the 00 and the 5, they're just racing each other, not really racing anybody else. And David's showing his displeasure with the 16. Oh my god, that was violent, dude. Oh my god. Yep. And that's not really race etiquette, unfortunately, for some of these guys, which is whatever. Yep. He just needed the position. Oh. Uh, I'll leave the top two just to be alone. Oh my god. Charles clears himself off the nose of this 27. Tony gonna stay merciful this lap. It's really just Kaiden and Silent, two cars that haven't won in a while. Well, at least Kaiden has won more recently than this 89. They're both fighting for valuable spots on the racetrack. It's not going to go back underneath Kaiden. It's probably the strongest race since ran. A little bit. He's had strong races, but I don't think he's led more laps than he has today all season. In a single race, anyway. Might be wrong about that, but who knows? Kaiden's gonna try to fit his nose in there. I mean, it was barely a gap. Closed the door. Oh, and oh man. Well, Tony also got hit by the same wall glitch, but there goes that 86. He's probably all right. David's gonna get back on the lead lap. All right, third caution of the night. All cautions have come in stage 3, which is interesting. David is back on the lead lap. I'll change that once I know what laps are, but that's okay. New flag is back in the air. Silent with a rough start. He has been particularly kind of on and off on his restart game. Not great. Oh no. Now it's scary in turn 1. Good on him. He just needs a good finish because right now he is sitting at 1 point gained, earned. Actually, no, 2 points earned this race. So a good fit. Oh, Silence can save it barely. That was close to being disasterful. David is apologizing to Tony, and I'm sure he will be okay with this. Apologies do go a long way, guys. Sometimes. Oh boy. Big shot for this 89. Ooh, Carl's botched the corner. Up goes to 27. Rainbow just looking for another yellow to get herself back into the mix. He's had a good few races, I would say. Not exactly where she needs to be, but better than where she was earlier on the season. Continues to lead this one. David, I don't know if that's really anyone's fault necessarily. I mean, there was a gap, but it was barely a gap. Regardless, they both keep going without much issue. And here comes the rest of the pack. Large to the inside of David, looking for second. Oh my gosh, that was concerning from everybody. They all get it back gathered up. Oh, Tony's not happy with the 86, I guess. I'm not sure what happened. If he lagged or something, I don't know. I don't know if that was intentional or not. Like, can't tell if that was a lag or he just did that on purpose. I don't know. We will never know because he's gonna lie regardless. We move. Oh no. Lark to the inside. Ooh, Silent was almost a little late to block it, but Lark backed out before anything bad could happen. Crown Jewel, no stage race. Should be a bunch of fun. It's going to be a fun track, though, I will say. Charles peeking to the top side. Not going to quite get all the way there. Now we're on lap 90. Geo is the only car on the strat. Original strat. Of pinning around lap 90, maybe to 100. And then that being that. Oh, no. Lark went around. He's fine. Somehow. That was scary, yo. Oh, somehow saved it. I'm not sure whose fault that was. I think that was Silent's fault, given his track record. But I don't know. given his given his track record. Given my assumptions. Ooh, he's okay, I think. Yeah, man, didn't kill nobody. At least I don't think. The unfortunate part is everyone in this race is going to feel like they have a shot to win. Oh, 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 oh. Well, I know who doesn't if they don't have a caution. Very concerning ones. I should. Oh no, Rainbow and Cole at the same time, dude. Man, Hydra is back. He was in the race earlier, so he's not going to be a. Hydra will be a lap down alongside Mr. Rainbow. So that is not great. He's done. Tony, I let it slide one time. Let's not. It hasn't been actually that bad. It's just been interesting. I would say it gets a little chaotic at times, but not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Tony missed his box. All right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, dude. Cheester. Ooh. All right, Tony. It's a scary world. Fourth caution of the day. Charles, unfortunately, no longer with us. I'm sure if he finishes well, I'm sure we'll find out. Green flag. Uh, I mean, he's just gonna have to bank for a caution. These snap. Well, there it is. See, I told you. Oh my god. She's gonna go in backwards. I'm sure this is gonna end well. The tires, the splitter can be like ahead. Just the tires need to stay in the box. Oh my god, Hydra. Okay. Oh, I'm going back green with that, I guess. You can make a case for about every driver except for Cole and Rainbow. I think Silent and Lark have led the most laps. Yeah. I think everybody has led a lap up to this point. I think, except for Hydra. Three. What the hell? We got started. I don't even know when we started, but I'm only in recording. I'm only like an hour 30 in. Oh well, I joined like way earlier. I digress. That's three, by the way. That's three. That's three. I knew it. I disintegrate. Kaiden is in the lead. Charles is human trafficking. What? What do you mean? Okay. You got five cars, six cars under a blanket. Oh, three wide for a moment. Kaiden looking for his first win since Atlanta earlier this year. That's a big win for him, but got some more hungry drivers behind him. We have Silent, who hasn't won yet this year. Tony hasn't won in a while. It's been a hot minute. I think since season 11 in the Cup Series, since he's last won. Rainbow has not won since season 12. Hydra hasn't won this season yet. And Geo hasn't won since, I also believe, season 12. Yeah, they've made their last pit stops. It's really just a dash to the finish. You really necessarily want to probably be in the top five by five to go to have any type of shot at making something happen. And you realistically want to be in the top three, maybe. Yeah, probably top three. Want to be in the top three by the time it's two to go. Yeah, I'm sure he is. Oh, Cole's around. That's unfortunate. He's so desperate. Oh, there goes Geo. Damn, another wall glitch. Oh, Silent just. I mean, that could have been a lot worse than it was. He's been kind of blocking late a lot, and it hasn't. He's not really been cleared a lot. But that one wasn't that bad, but it was still not great. They've been doing that for sections of the race, not all race, but whenever they are together, they seem to work better than any pair or of duo. David hits a wall glitch and hits Tony. Tony gets back on the racetrack somewhat safely. Hydra gonna take him three wide. Can't quite close out the deal though. Still three wide. Getting to the closing laps of this race. I mean, if they get single file, I'm sure they'll probably catch them faster, and then whatever happens, happens once they're up there. But it's been a very, very interesting race. You've had moments like these where it's spread out, but also moments where it's been pack racing and it's been kind of fun. I still do think that the old setup we did have here probably would have made this a slightly better race than what it is. Oh, oh no. All right, well that'll be a yellow. And oh my god, that's our sixth caution in just this stage alone. That must be terrifying. Wake up, white challenge. 4 wide in the back for a moment, and now they've gotten to figure it out. Why you were pouncing shit like that? Shut the fuck up. I hate you. I'm turning the stream off. Turning the. Oh god. All right. Well. Silent lets one slip away at Sunset Beach. I'm sure he's not going to try to do the same mistake again, but now things are different. He's got a bunch of. He's fourth in line, not really first or second to really catch up to Lark, so he's going to have to do something different than what he did at Sunset Beach to pick up this one. And get a big push from this 00 and 89. Where does he go with it? Not really much anywhere. He's going to follow him. Sound to the bottom of David. And to the bottom of Kaiden. Oh, that was wild. They're about 4 wide here. Rainbow. Oh, 4 wide still. Still 4 wide. Rainbow is to the bottom. To the line. Silent leads a lap barely over Rainbow. Sure did. Helps Tony, helps Hydra, helps Cole a little bit. No one's truly out of it. I think once you get to 2 laps to go, really it's between the top 3 or 4. I'll have a shot. You know? Oh, Dave Lark with a big move down to the bottom. It was almost 3 wide. Now we are 3 wide for, I believe that's what? I believe 4th there? My goodness. Khan's got to back up. Hydra does not get a good entry. Silent with a bit of a cushion. He's had a cushion all 3 stages. Had some type of cushion, some type of lead. Stage 1, it didn't end too good. Stage 2, Lark partly helped him get that stage win. Now all bets are off, especially with Tony in 3rd, who was hungry for a win. Poor guy. Oh god, Rainbow was on the apron there. What was that? Oh, Tony's around. He's for the most part probably, but he could still maybe rally it to get not last. That being said, the rest of the pack does need to kind of work together, because right now 5 to go. I'm not sure. Hydra's, it doesn't seem to have. Oh, there goes Cole. I'm not sure if he cleared himself or what. Well, that's Cole's race down for sure, but Hydra doesn't seem to really have the entries of these corners down, and that's going to hurt him, because I really think it's just between these top 3 now. If he doesn't nail these next couple corners, that's going to be his race. That's probably not helping either. Oh my gosh, Sign's driving super defensive right now. Trying to keep this and not let this win slip away. Hydra is there. Tony is there too. He's not out of it either. He'll need another lap. Lart to the top, Kaiden to the bottom. They make contact. Oh, I would say everybody that's in frame right here, Rainbow and Cole, they're officially out of it. 2 to go. Sant has a big enough gap. He needs to maintain it. Oh. Hydra was looking to go 3 wide. Gonna get a big push from Tony. Gonna get pushed out the way. Kaiden tried to go to the bottom. He's in the grass. White flag in the air for Sant Volcano. And up goes the entire field. Tony up to second, and Sant running away. Well, regardless. Oh my. I couldn't even focus on the call. I was trying to make the coolest call, and I was kept laughing because it was so stupid. Big win for Silent. He finally gets his first win of the season, and it comes at a track he has historically done well at. It comes at Kansas. Hydra gets third. A great finish for him. Tony Stark's gonna be found on the street. I That's a big win for Silent. Good job for him. Had a few slip away. This. Holy. Damn. All right. We'll interview our winner real quick. Sant Volcano, winner here at Kansas. Finally for you. And a decent point stay. Obviously, stage 1 could have went a lot better, but you end up with the trophy, and that, for some, is all that matters. How much does this win mean to you, considering you had a big reaction when you came across the line, finally getting the win? All right, simple and straight to the point is Silent Volcano. Uh, Son Jalemi. All right, Kaiden, you finished second. Uh, All right, Kaiden, you finished second. You got stage points in stage one, and that was good for you. And then you were kind of competitive. I think maybe like the third or fourth best car, at least on paper. Um, you had collisions at the end. What happened? All right, is that it? Oh, do you have anything else to say? Uh-huh. All right, that's Kaiden, I guess, dude. He has no comments for the race. That's really all he is. Hydra, you were here for the beginning of the race, and then you were gone for all of stage two, and then you joined back in stage three, and then you got a lucky caution, and then you finished top three out of nowhere. So that's pretty cool. How do you feel, despite you not really jiving with the change setup? He is the modern day Denny Hamlin. That's it. Or Rainbow. Where's Rainbow somewhere? Rainbow. You finished fourth somehow again. You've had a knack of finishing top five recently, especially in number four. But I don't know how you did it, but I don't know. How do you feel about today? Today as a whole. What a threat. Why is there? Hold on, hold on. I need y'all to see this in general while Raymond does the interview. She says, she's got two cool top five with a smile face. Okay, this shit is fucking frying me, yo. Shit frying me. What's in sightings, bro? I'm standing on this shit. Oh no, dude. He's not in the call. Oh, he's still in the call. Uh-oh. Huh. Yeah, that seems... All right, well, that's... this might be interesting. All right, Mr. Tony, you have unfortunately received the news that you are gone. um, you had a harrowing accident. I need to see the replay of it because it looked fatal. I'm not gonna lie, it looked fatal. It looked like he shouldn't be living. After that, hold on, I'm gonna stream it real quick because hold on, let me see if I got it. Before I get to him, I need y'all to see what I'm seeing because it looked bad. All right, well, let's see if it. Oh, okay, it's doing its thing. Look at this shit, bro. I think he's dead, man. I don't know, man. Anywho, Tony, your thoughts, your thoughts, I guess. Oh no, dude. No. Looking sightings. I don't even remember. Yeah, man. Yeah, Oh my fucking god. Who are you? You sound like the Godfather. All right. Well, uh, hmm. All right. Um, I don't know how to follow that up. That's Tony, I guess. Shit. All right, Lark. I'm doing you, and then I'm doing. I guess I'm doing everybody. Shit. Uh, well, you had a car. I think you had probably the second or arguably the best car, depending on what point of the race it was. And then it didn't end out too well. I thought you were gonna get like a top three, and then you ended up sixth. So I don't know that. What's your thoughts? I got some guys. Oh, the photography was actually cool this race. That's cool.